What's up, everyone? In the words of Cameron, the tides are changing, but not necessarily in the direction that he thinks they are. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright, gang, now before we get started, I would have to ask you all to hit the subscribe button, because I wouldn't be a YouTuber, would I, if I didn't ask everybody to do that. But the one I want to ask you all to do more is to hit the like button. This one is really important. It is important as winning the power of veto when you're on the block. Please hit the like button. The YouTube algorithm sometimes doesn't send content creators videos out there, and just to combat that, I like to say hit the like button, because the more likes we get, the more the algorithm's going to push my videos out there more, and that would mean the world to me. So subscribe, hit the like button, and also if you want to be notified every single time a brand new upload goes live to see this beautiful face, I think you should hit the bell icon too. Okay, folks, with about half of the house guests left in there, I think we should do a quick check for the question of the day. And who at this point, and this is tricky because things can change very fast when when the house gets dwindle down. Who's going to win the game? I'm interested to see the absolute array of answers here, because usually I do like a choice of one or two, but today I'm leaving it open. You can pick, guys. Who do you think is going to win Big Brother 25? Because the numbers are dwindling down now. Cerie's on the block, so there's going to be a lot of different answers out there. Let me know in the comment section below who you think is going to win Big Brother 25 at this point. Alright, jumping right into the nomination ceremony, because I tried to put it off yesterday as long as possible. I was like waiting for later in the day until nominations were coming, and they were a bit later than normal, so I ended up just doing the video and talking about what I think was going to do. My prediction as professional updater was that Bowie Jane was going to nominate Cerie and Felicia on the block. Folks, I can tell you that Bowie Jane has decided to nominate Cerie and Felicia on the block. I was right. Give me a pat on the back. Send me a super chat. Whatever you think is appropriate. But yes, Cerie and Felicia are on the block, and I like them. I like both of them so much that hurts to see, but I also like Bowie Jane. And anyways, just because they're on the block doesn't mean it's game over for them. There's lots of talks of people who aren't on the block. I would say the majority of the house is trying to push for a backdoor. Not necessarily all of the same person, but they're all pushing for a backdoor, which may mean if you are a Cerie and Felicia fan like I am, they may live another day. Not saying they are yet, because I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but it's very possible. Anyway, we'll talk about that. But yes, as of now, Cerie and Felicia are on the block at the hand of Bowie Jane. And I've seen a lot of discourse of people going, it's a terrible move for Bowie Jane to put Cerie on the block. You know, Cerie can't even win any comps. Let's not even start that shit. Let's not even start that shit and try and play down Cerie. Listen, I love Cerie as much as the next person, but anybody who takes out Cerie has the best thing possible on their Big Brother resume. So for those people going, oh, it's terrible, you know, Cerie isn't even a threat, you know, she doesn't even win comps. Bullshit. You know, if you were in the house, you would be terrible at the game if that was your opinion, because taking Cerie out, you know, Bowie Jane was isolated from a vote a couple of weeks ago from Cerie, and I know while people go, oh, just get over it, it's 3 weeks ago, that's still more reason to put Cerie on the block than she has for any other person. So to invalidate her like that is bullshit. Bowie Jane is making the right move for her game here. It's a good move, and for anyone who takes out Cerie, I think we have to applaud if she does that successfully. But to even go down the route and say, you know, it's terrible, you know, Cerie isn't even a threat because she can't win comps. Can we remember that at its heart, Big Brother is a social game, not a comp game. So if Bowie Jane takes out Cerie successfully this week, I will be sad, but I will also congratulate her, because it would have been a tremendous move and very impressive, and I would have least expected of all people Bowie Jane to be the one to do so. Okay, now let's look at Cameron for a moment, because he is definitely a big subject in this video. He ideally wants Corey to be backdoored this week. But Bowie Jane, I would bet money that Bowie Jane will not do that. Bowie Jane is, I think there was a conversation she had, not yesterday but the day before. I discussed it a little bit in yesterday's update, but she had talked, I think it was with Jag and Matt off the top of my head, that keeping Corey around is a good idea, because Corey's target and target size has gone. It's been exponential in the past, like, 2-3 weeks. And especially when Mimi walked out as well, target blowing up. Keeping Corey around is definitely something they have looked at and gone, that's going to be beneficial to keep him around. Because also, you know, Corey hasn't really got a rep for winning lots of comps either. You know, yeah, he's won HOH, and I can't remember if he's won a veto. Somebody remind me. It's been a long season. Give me strength. Yeah, no, I think it's very valid in what they're thinking. So Bowie Jane, I don't think is going to go down that track. On the other hand, folks, we look this way. Cameron is being pushed as a backdoor from pretty much the rest of the house. You know, Corey is one, naturally. And Jag, Matt, and America also want that. That adds up, doesn't it? With, you know, Jag and Matt wanting to keep Corey around. Cameron is a threat when it comes to comps. And while there's always time to take out a social threat, there always is up until the final three. If you let a social threat get to the end, might as well hand over the win. However, if you let a comp threat get to the end, in fact, sometimes you don't let a comp threat get to the end because there might not always be enough time to take out a comp threat. And I think that's what people are saying, because Cameron has won comp after comp after comp after comp. And the fun fact from Reality Barbecue, they said this on Twitter. It's the first time, and I said this in yesterday's video, just to remind everybody, it's the first time in 43 days that either Jared or Cameron hasn't had the head of household room. Congrats, Bowie Jane. But yes, I see more logic in taking out Cameron this week, because if Cameron, he just wins comp after comp after comp after comp, and he could easily get to the end, and I could see him being crowned the winner if he can comp out. So that's definitely being pushed. But Bowie Jane isn't necessarily in the mindset there. I think she wants to re-out. There's all sorts, but I think maybe if 4 people are putting the pressure on her, she's going to cave. I even saw a clip where Bowie Jane was saying, I really wish I hadn't have won this comp this week. I think we all knew that, but she really, I think, she likes to play passively in this game, not doing anything, which isn't going to get her the win, I know, but I think she needed a comp win to even stand a chance at making it look like she could win the game. But anyways, besides that, I do think taking out Cameron shows more logic simply because he can win comp after comp after comp after comp. I believe, and I could be wrong, I think it's Otev today. I don't know, did Julie say that at the end of the show last week? I can't even remember. I feel like it's Otev though today. And they've drew the veto players. Saria's finally playing in a veto competition, of course, because she's a nominee. But here's the thing. Cameron, his chip was not drawn. And we know that if Cameron's in a veto competition, there's a 90% chance that he's going to take the dub. But he's not today, which is why everyone started to go, maybe this is the time to strike. I don't know about what you all think, but I'd love to hear all your thoughts in the comment section below. Speaking more on that point, actually, I don't think Cameron's really got a game apart from his comp wins. He really has this inability to connect with anybody but Red, and Red's been gone, what, a month now? That says a lot about someone's game, which again, that's something to take into account. Taking Cameron out, if you get him to the end, maybe nobody's going to give him his vote. I mean, I guess it depends if you've got a bit of jury or not, and also it depends if this jury is going to value comp wins more or social, because you still have to acknowledge what Cameron has done is impressive on a comp level. Like you all know I've been very open about my dislike for Cameron. I don't like him on a personal level. I think he's a little bit creepy, and just the way he acted around Riley at the beginning was just, I don't know, odd. And then America as well. Like, he definitely made America feel uncomfortable. You know, just as a woman, I think I've talked about this in previous videos. You can go back if you want to, but I still have to acknowledge his comp wins are very impressive. While I don't like him, comp wins very impressive. But that's the thing, because he has this inability to connect with the other people in the house, and you know, people don't really like him. Can you really give him a jury vote? Because without his comp wins, you strip the comp wins away from Cameron, and there's, to be quite frank, and I'm not even saying this just because I don't like him, there's nothing there. You know, there's literally nothing. He hasn't got a social game to fall back on. I mean, we've literally seen right now this week, he doesn't get drawn to play in the veto competition, and then everyone's already planning on getting him out. You know, Plus, he's been out already, you know? Like, without his comp wins, he has not got a game to rely on. So maybe, you know, that is something to keep in mind. If you take Cameron to the final two, maybe he'll be easy to beat. But again, it's about balancing it out. I personally don't think so, because modern day Big Brother rewards comp wins a lot. But that's definitely something to think through. However, having said that, I would rather take someone like Blue or Boy Jane to the end instead of Cameron, because I still think even without Cameron having a social game, I still think he's more impressive than Blue or Boy Jane. And Jag hasn't done a lot. I mean, Jag's done more than Blue and Boy Jane, but I don't know. There's a lot to be said, I think. See, Matt's got a great social game, so I've got to hype him up. I don't know. This is the point in the game where you have to start thinking about who you're going to take to the end, because all these factors starting to come in. Now we're at the jury stage. But I'd like to know from everybody watching right now, as big Brother fans, who would you take to the end? Who do you think you would want to beat the most? Who do you think you could actually get to the end without too much push? You know, would it look tricky if you were trying to bring Boy Jane to the end, or Blue or Cameron or whatever? Who would you do your best to bring to the end to try and win that $750,000? Let me know in the comment section below. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Short and sweet today. We really just got to talk about the nominees and weighing out each side and jury, and it's a plus. Things usually slow down at the weekend because it's a very, very comp-based. Strategy talks tend to heat up towards the back end of the weekend and then heating up towards Thursday, where we see the great flip-flops of BB25 every single week. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for such a warm welcome back to YouTube yesterday after my week off. It was very, very lovely to know that you all missed me, and so many kind words that you all said. It means the world to me. And thank you for the support on voicing, interest in me doing other content on the channel, other than just Big Brother, because I definitely want to start to branch out, doing other stuff. It might not even just be reality TV. I would like to do stuff all year round. If y'all would like to hear my thoughts on other shows, I think in my head I just want to know there's going to be an audience there that's going to show up, and then I think I've got the incentive to do it. Because the incentive at the moment is definitely just my interest in doing it. But if there's going to be an audience for it, hook, line, and sinker, I'm in. So yeah, folks, I just want to thank you all for your kind words and lovely support. But anyway, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend and has some good food and enjoys doing something that they love. If you're working, good luck, hang in there, you've got this, I believe in you, and I'm sending you lots and lots of loves and hugs right now. But folks, do you know what, even if you're not working, I'm still sending you big hugs. You're not alone, and everything's going to work out, everything's going to be okay. Just hang in there, because you're stronger than you think you are. Folks, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Make sure that you're all staying safe, staying positive, and staying healthy out there, and remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to all of that wonderful stuff. Everyone say it with me. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night. And let me know if you said that along with me. I love you if you did. Good night, guys.